Before the video starts, I just wanted to let you guys know that I stream on Twitch 5 days of the week. I play a variety of games like Rainbow Six Siege, Destiny, sometimes Valorant, and even single player games. I'm literally just one more loyal follower away from hitting my personal goal of affiliate after only 2 months of dedicated streaming. So just one person alone from here watching me would benefit me greatly. And hey, maybe I won't cause you to violently bash your head against the desk like Serge Hascott seeing 2 X chromosomes within the vicinity of each other. If you're interested in supporting me, I'll leave the link in the description. Thank you. Now let's get to the video. Hey loser, you've been clickbaited, and I don't think you're sexist at all for liking AC. Because I'm a normal person. I can't say the same thing for other people on the internet, but you're okay in my eyes, and in my heart. Sorry for the clickbait, but I gotta get those views up, so I'm not really sorry at all. Let's just get into who does think you're sexist or fragile for liking AC though, huh? So Ubisoft just can't get out of their own way lately and has been a hot topic for the wrong reasons for the past month or two. Whether it's the sexual assault and misconduct and exploitation, or the shutting down of ideas of their employees because they hate women, or even because they can't make good games anymore because they incinerate everything to ash in the palm of their hands with the franchises that people love. And of course, me being a hardcore AC fan, I just had to follow this news because I needed to know who to avoid supporting. Now, I unfortunately made the mistake of using Twitter to get this news because Twitter has a tendency to use anything, and I mean anything, to insert some surface level thought that they know people already agree with so that they can farm retweets and likes. This is what you would call on Reddit a karma whore. Twitter brings out the absolute worst in everyone, myself included. It's like a magnet for stupidity, a black hole devoid of intelligence, no signs of smart life anywhere. So of course, I ended up in a conversation that made me want to gouge my eyes out with a spoon and eat it for breakfast with a side of orange juice like those weird cereal commercials from when I was a kid. This story came out that Kassandra was supposed to be the only playable character in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but Ubisoft said women don't sell. Of course, anyone with a brain thinks this is idiotic. Kassandra is always the only character I was interested in playing as simply because it felt right. Her voice actor was way better, and Alexios was honestly better as the villain. Anyone who says otherwise is pretty much wrong, alright? But of course, this being Twitter, people had to just spout bullshit that they can't possibly truly believe for retweets and likes and pats on the back. So this guy said, not only is Kassandra the best assassin in Odyssey, but she's the best assassin since Ezio. Which is just fucking dumb. So you mean to tell me that Kassandra is better than Bayek or even Aya? Or even close to the level of Ezio or Altair? The character, not the voice actor. No way, of course not. And that's okay, because what Ubisoft still said was crappy, but you don't have to lie and put Kassandra up on a pedestal and make claims that are in no way true at all. He then replies to his own tweet, not me directly, saying that the people who don't even follow me in my mentions about this are telling me I'm not an Assassin's Creed fan. I went and picked up AC1 on release day and have played every game since. Now I know that this is his opinion and opinions can't be wrong, but he's wrong. I'm sorry, I just can't believe anyone truly believes Kassandra is a better character than any of those characters I mentioned before, especially if you truly played since day one. Now of course I get a little carried away with gatekeeping in my response, but what I initially said to him was non-AC fans talking out of their ass, LMAO. And this is from someone who liked playing as Kassandra, but we don't have to lie because of this controversy. Kassandra is nowhere near as good as Bayek was. I think I was pretty rational in my response, gatekeeping aside and everything, and it got a bit of a mixed response from people. I got one guy who agreed with me and one guy who disagreed with me for an opinion I could honestly respect, but then the idiots started coming in. This guy replies to me and says, "Psst, it's because she was way better." Now I obviously asked him how she was better, and all he said was if I don't think Kassandra had character traits, he doesn't know what to tell me, which means he doesn't know about her character traits either. Just a hint. And then he says play Alexios and then her, it's clear who was written first and written significantly better, but that's honestly not true at all. Both Kassandra and Alexios have the same exact lines. They're just performed differently from each voice actor. Kassandra is definitely performed better of the two, I won't deny that, but that doesn't mean she's written better. She's written the exact same with the exact same lines. And then I asked him what those character traits are and he said nothing at all because he didn't truly believe that in the first place. But wait, there's more. The Odyssey doesn't stop there. This is still Twitter, mind you. And remember when I said that people like to insert their surface level thoughts so that they can seem deeper and more woke than they actually are for retweets and likes? Yeah. This dumbass says people are addicted to the sad dad trope. God of War, Last of Us, etc. It's almost as if appealing to the male instincts of fatherhood to a bunch of males is an easy way to have good writing. Trademark. In a game without trying very hard. What? What? Are you mentally handicapped? Were you dropped on your head on cement as a baby? What kind of smooth brain argument is this? What's a sad dad trope? How does this apply to Assassin's Creed? Of course he brings up God of War for whatever reason and The Last of Us, which I cover in another short video, but this tweet makes absolutely no sense. This has been a story beat once in an AC game ever, with Bayek wanting to avenge his son, but his point still makes no sense. It doesn't apply to Ezio, who I think is the best character in the series overall. Just because I don't think Kassandra is better than Bayek and nowhere near the level of Ezio, doesn't mean I'm afraid of it damaging my masculinity or it not appealing to my instincts of fatherhood. I'm 21 years old, still living with my mom and play video games for a living. Trust me, I don't care about my masculinity. I don't need stories to cater to my instincts of fatherhood to enjoy it. I enjoyed playing as Kassandra. My problems with her as a character have nothing to do with masculinity or anything at all related to gender. We could even swap out Kassandra for Alexios and my argument would still stand. I don't think she's a good character because Ubisoft forced these dialogue options that can cause her to contradict herself within even the same conversation. There's this LazerzZ video that I'll leave in the description that explains exactly why these forced choices hinder Kassandra as a character. So yeah, I guess I'm an afraid man shivering under my blanket because Kassandra doesn't appeal to my instincts of fatherhood just because I don't think she's better than Ezio, Bayek, or Altair. Maybe if she lifted more trees and actually fought gods, I would like her. Wait, no, Ubisoft, don't listen to what I just said. Fuck, too late.